All right, I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. I was at the drive-through to pick up dessert for the family, Dairy Queen to be specific. And it doesn't really matter where it was, but I was at the drive-through and they asked me to give them payment for the ice cream that we ordered. And I just had this little thought in my head. I said, thank God that I don't have to reach into my pocket because I'm kind of a big guy and it's kind of hard to reach when I'm in the front seat of the car and I got the seatbelt on and all that stuff. I'll just double click on my Apple Watch and I'll wave it over the reader. And guess what? They are going to take my payment and all is going to be good. And I drive away thinking, man, that's so convenient. The receipt gets emailed to me. Everything is great. And then I read this article. Yeesh. Title of the article is this: would you implant a tiny debit card chip in your hand? Forget fingerprint or facial recognition. Biometric payment is being touted as the future. And, I understand why they're doing it because lots of people are getting their Apple Watches ripped off. Lots of people are getting their technology sort of taken away from them. They can still have credit cards stolen and all kinds of other things can go on. But what's really interesting is what these people are actually proposing is unbelievable. And folks, they're already doing it, right? The name of the company is called Wallometer, and they claim to be the first company to sell contactless bank card chips. That's what they are. So the procedure is to fit one of these customers with a small stitch right below the wrist. It's kind of like right in here. And then once the chip is actually in, users no longer have to bother with debit or credit cards. And if they want to make a purchase, they can simply wave their hand over a continuous reader. And by the way, a contactless reader. I don't know why I said continuous. What's wrong with me? Just had a little bit of a flashbang moment. Anyway, what's even more interesting than that is if you dig into the story a little bit more, you begin to realize what's going on. This little leaf can't be used unless it's in the body, and it can't be taken out of one body and put into another. And here's the thing that I think might end up happening, and I could be wrong. I mean, maybe this is the wrong piece of technology that they'll do it with, but here's the question. What if governments make everybody do this? And let's say they make everybody do this. How do they identify whether or not somebody has that thing in their wrist? Maybe they put a mark on their forehead or on their right hand to denote the fact that they have that thing inside of them. Who knows? But folks, things are getting really crazy and they're getting really, really, really insane. And the Bible said that we would be going in this direction. Revelation chapter 13 talks about a time when there will be a final Antichrist who will not even allow you to buy a loaf of bread unless you have accepted the mark of the beast. And people are going to be in line to do that. They're going to know exactly what they're doing. They're going to be excited about doing it. And folks, they will have purchased their eternity at that point, straight to hell. Those days are coming, and they're coming sooner than we think. The world is getting conditioned for it. We've seen it from the last couple of years. We've watched the world being conditioned for it. And folks, it is getting worse as I speak. Jesus is coming soon. It's time for us to wake up and be aware. Start aligning our spiritual tactics. Start getting ready because Jesus is coming. All right, guys, God bless you.